Hello, Nigerians. Take a listen to this information. More especially, TINUBU'S supporters. The supporters of TINUBU'S presidency. Listen very carefully. The TINUBU you are supporting today to become the president of Nigeria by all means sees you all as the worst criminals and the worst fools to have existed. Because he knows very well that he didn't win the presidential election. And he knows that you all are very much aware that he did not win the presidential election. But supporting his inauguration as the president-elect. He knows that all of you, his supporters, are very much aware that he never won the presidential election. But ready to die to see him become the president of Nigeria. TINUBU sees you all as the worst fools to have existed. All of you will suffer for that. Listen, all of you will suffer for that. All of you will regret your stupidity. All of you supporting TINUBU'S presidency and fighting for TINUBU to become the president of Nigeria by all means. If anyone wishes your children to be like TINUBU, you all will vehemently reject it. You will certainly reject it because of his lifestyle and his bad reputation. But fighting for TINUBU to become the president of Nigeria by all means today. You see how extremely stupid all of you are in that country called Nigeria. As many as you fighting for TINUBU to become the president of Nigeria, no matter who you are and your position and your tribe in Nigeria, no matter your reasons, you will surely suffer devastating consequences in the hands of TINUBU and Shetima. All of you hired criminal elements to support TINUBU in a fight to hijack power by all means. No matter what you intend to gain by doing so, God will never allow you to live to enjoy it. All of you criminal elements in Labour Party that are hired by the criminal gang APC to destroy the tranquility and harmony in Labour Party in order to frustrate P2B's mandate of victory. No matter how much you are paid to do so, you will never live to enjoy it. It's obvious to everyone that you all are agents of darkness hired by APC to destabilize Labour Party. Even the loser never called himself a loser. Apapa and Abayomi, you waited till the end of the election to start your stupid ethnic fight against P2B because you never believed he was going to win the presidential election. You are suffering from a terrible shock and disappointment that Peter Obi won the presidential election just because he's Igbo. You are on a mission to see that an Igbo man does not become the president of Nigeria. It's quite obvious. Apapa and Abayomi, or whatever you're called, you are 100% insane for knowing very well that P2B won the presidential election, but prefer another party takes the victory. As far as Peter Obi is from Igbo tribe. Yoruba, some of you have obviously proven that your hatred for the Igbos has no boundaries. Most of you are very good at putting the entire Nigerians into trouble out of tribalism. And your selfishness and stupidity. Apapa and Abayomi, just imagine how moronic hatred has turned you to be today. All of you demonic elements clamoring for TINUBU'S presidency because of your ethnic hatred for the Igbos, of whatever criminal reasons, you are among the stupidest people to have existed for knowing very well that TINUBU is not competent. You are just a disappointment to Nigerians entirely. You are a very big disappointment to humanity. And karma is waiting for you all to hit you very hard. The wrath of God will visit you all in a very catastrophic way and will utterly destroy all of you vicious criminal elements for calling for TINUBU'S presidency without the consideration of the lives of millions of hopeless and helpless Nigerians, despite the 8 years of suffering, pain, perpetual hardship, and widespread of bloodshed inflicted on Nigerians by Buhari. But listen very carefully, Nigerians, wherever you are. Do not be moved by whatever Tinubu is doing today. Do not be moved by whatever you see Tinubu doing today. Don't be moved by whoever Tinubu is sacking and whoever he's appointing. Everything Tinubu is doing today, since he was criminally sworn in as the president-elect, as the president of Nigeria, is for the accomplishment of their main agenda. Both him and his supporters, and who declared him the winner of the presidential election, and who ruled to his favor, and the people that sworn him in as the president of Nigeria, are all criminals with one goal. The fraudulent declaration of Tinubu as the president of Nigeria is very deadly, and for the total Fulanization and Islamization of Nigeria, and the greatest height of dehumanization, intimidation, and atrocity against humanity. The type of bloodshed you experienced under Buhari's watch is nothing compared to what APC has for you this time around through Tinubu and Shetima. Come together now and collectively call for referendum. That will be your only last hope. That should be your only last hope. Come together now and collectively call for referendum. These notorious, unrepentant, hardened criminals and agents of death called APC are viciously ready to go to any length of desperation for power in order to escape arrest and prosecution for the atrocities they have committed against humanity in Nigeria. All of you supporting their injustices are hardened criminals and will be utterly destroyed by the wrath of God. All of you supporting this injustice in Nigeria, all of you supporting these atrocities perpetrated against humanity in Nigeria by APC, the wrath of God will visit you and will hit you hard, you in a way you can never recover from your pain and your losses. The blood of innocent Nigerians killed as a result of the corrupt government you support shall haunt you down by all means. The wrath of God must hunt you down. The wrath of God will hunt you down. Both you and your children that you are protecting by all means, while supporting the intimidation, dehumanization, and the annihilation of other people's children. For whatever your shoddy excuses are, the wrath of God is going to visit you and shall hit you hard. Very, very hard. The whole world is waiting to laugh at you for your terrible height of stupidity. Take note of these and do not say you are not warned.